Hey everyone, so I just got done watching another horrible horror movie. I just got done watching 2006's I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer. Oh my goodness. Talk about running out of ideas. Talk about desperation. Talk about a cheap cash grab. I mean, okay, the first I Know What You Did Last Summer, I thought it was alright. I can have fun with it. Like a whodunit kind of movie. Suspenseful. It had good suspense, good acting. The second one, I Still Know What You Did. I didn't care much for it. I thought it was kind of a letdown, which I could tell it was a letdown. By a lot of people said wasn't good. It kind of just did the same thing again. It was predictable. There wasn't really any mystery this time. I like the change in scenery, but some it just didn't really offer anything much new. For this movie though, it's like they overcompensated for trying something new because oh my goodness. And also, I forgot, talk about jumping the shark big time. You know how the first two at least were grounded in reality in a way? Like there wasn't any supernatural stuff really in them. Well, this one decides to introduce a zombie in it. Spoiler alert, he is the fisherman from the last two movies. I kid you not. Now, you're wondering how, when he died at the end of the last movie, he was shot dead, he fell in the ground, and that was it, in the Bahamas. Now, you're wondering, and this movie takes place, I'll always know, this took place in Colorado. Now, you're probably wondering, how is he a zombie? How did he get revived? How did he end up in Colorado? I'm pretty sure that's a pretty far distance. I'm not that good at geography, but I'm pretty sure the Bahamas and Colorado is a fairly big distance. How did he get from the Bahamas to Colorado? Oh, and also in this movie, there's none of the original cast from the first two. So that's a clear tell sign that this movie is going to be garbage. Oh, and also it went 2006, it went straight to DVD. So straight to DVD is pretty much a death sentence, especially a 2000s movie. A straight to DVD release is pretty much for a movie in general means it's probably not good. But for a sequel, that's a very bad sign, especially when the ones before it get theatrical releases and then they start to get straight to video, straight to DVD releases. That's when you know the quality takes a massive nosedive. And I said all those explanations for why is he a zombie? How did he get revived? How did he get from the Bahamas to Colorado? And the cast of this movie is not at all in the. I said there's no one from the first two movies, so this bunch of random teens. Why is he after this group? I mean, the first two made sense because they fell in they were he didn't want he was after revenge on them for what he did, for they didn't like I don't think he wanted them talking. He wanted to eliminate the witnesses. I mean, and then wanting revenge, it kind of made sense in a way. And then he lost his daughter, I think. So it kind of made sense in a weird way. This one, why is he after this random group of teens? They're nothing to him. Not only that, Colorado is a landlocked state. So it kind of doesn't make sense. He's a fisherman. Why is he in a landlocked state like Colorado? I mean, the first one, it made sense. Like I said, the first one was in North Carolina. Second one was in the Bahamas, so fishermen, tropical, I guess that's the right word, tropical like settings makes sense. Here, Colorado, why is he in a non-tropical, a landlocked state without any tropical setting like that? Why is he in a state like that? Like I said, these kids, they mean nothing to him. These teens in this movie, there's nothing to. Why is he going after them? There's no reason to. And like I said, the fact that and the ending this movie is garbage too, because they tried again. They just copied the ending of the first to a shock type ending. When you think he's the killer's still alive, but it doesn't even make any sense this time because spoiler alert again. They grind his body up in like a snowmobile, some kind of chopper thing, I guess, that chews up stuff. So you see his body get disposed of. It gets chopped up. And then at the end, the girl's driving, her tire goes flat. Even another one. Her tires get slashed on a bike, but she never hears a guy. You could hear her walking. Somehow he slashes them quick, runs off, but you never hear any sound on the ground, which doesn't make sense. But then her tire is slashed, I guess, or goes flat. Maybe slash would make you want to think. Goes to the side, and the fisherman's behind her. Screen goes black, and you hear her scream. It doesn't make any sense. How is he alive? He got grinded up in a machine. And how is he... I guess she's driving near Nevada or somewhere. In the desert, it looked like. I don't know where they said it was. But how would he have slashed her tire when she was driving? Yeah, because she's driving, it goes flat. You want to make... It's implied that, like earlier, her tires got slashed. So... her tires now, but that tire slash, it doesn't make any sense. How could he slash the tires when she's driving? It makes no sense. And how would he have known that? How would he know where she's driving? How would he have I am so lost on a movie like this. This movie just like hurt my brain because of how horribly nonsensical and brainless this movie was. Like I said before, it's clear they put no effort in this movie. They just slapped the name on it as a cheap cash grab. They wanted to cash in on the title, which was the last movie wasn't that good anyway. I still know movie's not even that good. And come on, and the fact that straight to DVD they should have just cut their losses when they were at it. Because this movie, it's so horrible. It is absolutely horrible. And they really thought, also the fact that it doesn't make any sense. The movie doesn't even make... they even rehashed the first movie's plot. The first movie, they wanted to keep the secret that they think they accidentally killed this guy. So they want to keep it secret. In this movie, they do the same thing, except this time a prank goes wrong. The student ends up dead, and they want to keep the secret to themselves. I'm like, so okay, now you're just copying the original movie, except different circumstances. But like I said, this movie, there's no reason for it to exist. And like I said, the plot doesn't even make sense. Like, why does this fisherman want these teens? He doesn't know anything. They weren't involved in his scheme, I guess, if that's the right word, like the first movie. So the second one, that he wanted to get revenge. He wanted to take out witnesses. Wanted revenge, but why? It doesn't make any sense. Oh my god! You know what? I am lost for. I saw one straight to DVD. I knew that meant it was going to be bad. Straight to DVD is always a bad sign, but this is even worse. This movie's even worse. Way worse than I thought it would be. And even Rotten Tomatoes has it has a 0%. I kid you not. That's how bad it is. And IMDb, it has a 3.5. I forget, 3.5, 3.6, and that's pretty bad too. So please do not watch this movie. If you watch the first one, fine. Even the second one, for how flawed it is, at least there's something there. This has nothing. This has no value in it at all. This is not worth your time at all. Catch you later. Bye.